In lesson number 6, one of the tips that I gave for increasing efficiency with information storage was creating an SOP document. And that stands for Standard Operating Procedures. You could call it whatever you want. But essentially, it is just a place for you to organize steps for things that you do frequently. So, what I want you to do is pay attention over the course of a day or a week and make a list of things that you do over and over again that you find yourself having to look the steps up for, or Google it, or pull out some other kind of documentation. And just organize them into a document like this, such as a Google Doc that you can easily access. As I showed you in my research management tutorial, if your document is browser-based, so mine is in Google Drive in a Google document, and I'm using the Google Chrome browser, I can just go up into my web browser, type in SOPs, literally open up that document in a matter of seconds. I'm not digging through files and folders. So makes it really easy to open it up when I'm jumping in to do something and I have the steps here for me. Because for example, I have a website that is built on a platform called Show It. It's super intuitive and easy to use. But one task that I do, maybe just kind of like seasonally, is go in and update like some of the videos that show up on the backgrounds of the canvases on my website. Now, it is not a hard thing to do. It's relatively simple. But there's various steps, and I need to use some different free online tools in order to get the types of files that I need. And every time I go in to update these, I can waste a lot of time sort of spinning my tires or trying to remember how I did it, trying to remember which service I used and which one worked right. And so by coming in and just typing it out and putting the links to the services that I've used in the past, it makes it really easy. So the next time I need to update a Canvas background, I can come in here and I have the steps listed out for me. This is also really great if I hire a virtual assistant or have a business partner where everything is documented in one place, right? It makes it easy to hand work off, but also just creates that documentation that you need if there's ever an emergency. Two things that I have done to make mine really easy to navigate that I want to show you is by creating it in kind of an outline view. I can then turn on this outline option over here, and it basically organizes all of the headers or main topics into like a directory or a table of content. So it's really easy for me to jump in, and depending on what you're looking at, how to embed a podcast, how to issue a refund on Shopify, you can browse that outline view to kind of jump topic to topic. And in Google Docs, you just turn that on by toggling this little icon in the far left. The other thing that I use are these bookmarks. So I went ahead and deleted it because I'm going to show you how to insert one. But this can be really helpful if you have a huge document. So this isn't a huge document, it's 12 pages. But even then, these little bookmark things can make it a lot easier to navigate. So to add them, all you're going to do is put the cursor where you want it. You're going to go up to Insert and down to Bookmark, and it'll add it there. And all that does is create a linkable spot in the document. So I'm going to go down to one that's a little bit further. Go back to this Canvas one. So if I click on the bookmark and hit copy, it's going to copy the link that goes directly to those directions. So if I am working with a virtual assistant or my business partner, and I've had a family emergency and I need to jump in and send an email and tell somebody on my team how to go in and edit this Canvas background, I now have this link that I can pop directly into an email or Slack, wherever. And when they click on it, it's not only going to take them to this document, it's going to take them to this exact spot in the document. So it leads them directly to those directions that they need in order to complete that task. So that is just kind of a helpful way to create a documentation for your business or for the work that you do that's not only helpful for you and saves you time and that mental stress and bandwidth by just giving you the steps and all the information in one place, but also creates a really simple way to direct other people over to that information. So that's kind of just a quick behind the scenes peek at my SOP documentation and how I use it. Let me know if you have questions about it.